What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Sanchez 405 coming at you. It's all in the Warpath. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. As always, we'll like, comment, share this video out because you know what we do here. I think, right? Do we talk about the Washington Commanders? Did we get eliminated? I don't know. I'm like Ron Rivera. I don't really know. But y'all, we got a lot to talk about here. I'm going to bring on, so we're going to do this a little differently than we usually do. I'm going to bring on a guest, Cleveland Browns fan, Evan from Talking Sports by the Lake. You can catch his link here. Also, I'm going to drop his link as well. We're just going to go review the game with him. Cool dude. We had a deal on the back end that we would finish up our interview from Saturday. So we're going to finish it up right now. See what he liked about his Browns in the future of them and you know, what he thought about our scrub bum of a team in the Commanders. But I bring on Evan right now, y'all.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes,
It's nice to
sir.
be on the Warpath. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. 24-10. Your boys come out on top. Good effort by Deshaun Watson and company. 9 of 18, 69 yards, 3 touchdowns. Amari Cooper continues to kill my team, even though he's not in that star. He's in that orange helmet now. And Nick Chubb just penetrating through the line and everything and busting us up real rough. Talk about what you saw in this game, what you liked about it, and in the future, your team going forward.
So, what I saw in this game is what they talked about within the media to our main media heads like Mary Kay Cabot, Tony Grossi, was that we were going to see some younger guys in the game to see how we are going to look in the future. And to see guys like Bell, to see Grant Delpit really show out in the role that we had drafted him to be in, to not only play in the box and be our best secondary guy in the box, which is what we had brought John Johnson in for to be. Um, I saw a lot of flashes. I think where we're going to be going forward um, was symbolized a lot in this game versus the other ones because we were in contention. When it comes to Nick Chubb carrying the ball 20 to 25 times, I think next year, with him being healthy and with potentially Kareem Hunt being gone, I think it's going to be anywhere from 14 to 16, maybe 18 carries a game, so that we can open up the play action, open up the spread so we can see where they're going. As far as the defense, we're going to have a new defensive coordinator. I don't really know where they're leaning at. I hope it's a new defensive coordinator because I don't want Kevin Stefanski to die on that sword. But I was very excited, as we talked on my show, about predictions and how I felt like Nick Chubb was going to be used early on. And then in the second half, it was going to be potentially a Watson coming out party. And do I really think it was? No. But did I think we got the best glimpse of what he can be once he's fully acclimated? Yes.
Yeah, I thought, you know, he looked a little rattled at times in the pocket. We got a sack on him really late in that game, but penalties killed us, and y'all took advantage of early turnovers. One I thought was pretty interesting. You driving down there, and I'll ask you to play coach in this situation. Really, y'all should have been the 27-10 if it wasn't for taking the points off the board and going for it there. What did you think about that call?
You're talking about the draw play after.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually, this is something that I've debated with fans about. I actually liked the idea because if you look at it from an all 22 replay or look at it from the replay that they give you after the play by the broadcast, you could see that it was there. It was just that it was read well and blocks weren't. They were there. He just wasn't that patient to get through that gap. Um, but at the same time, in those kind of moments, what do we really have to lose as as a team. Because if you think about it, yeah, we're giving up 3 points for a potential touchdown, but if we don't get it, you got to go against our defense 95 plus yards. So I agreed with it.
Yeah, okay. I was happy at the time, and then I think that's when we flipped it around and Carson Wentz took it downfield, like that 21-yard, the 21 play drive and 90 plus yards. And this is when we thought that, hey, we had an opportunity here, and it just wasn't. I'll tell you one thing. I thought y'all were well coached. I thought that everything seemed to be hitting all cylinders. Like y'all bring Chubb in there, Kareem Hunt still. I forgot Kareem Hunt was still on the team. We talked about Njoku a little bit. He made up. He made up for y'all in that catch that he didn't get against the Saints. And I was like, everything Evan said was gonna happen, happened, and it was wild. I don't know who the drug addict was at ESPN who said we were gonna win 41-10, but at least they gave us 10. At least we scored 10 points, and y'all just flip sided on us. So
Yeah, I got to give Grant Delpit a lot of credit because coming into this year, this is really, I would really say this is like his first real year with no injuries. Because if you remember when he was drafted, he tore his Achilles, and then last year he shared time with Ronnie Harrison, and he was playing a lot of free safety. This year they moved him over to strong, and we have seen the benefits the further the season has gone, and now to see him make plays in the passing game that I didn't think he can make, especially that interception in the end zone. I got to give him credit for that.
Yeah. So from a standpoint, I guess looking on the opposite side, you look at our team. What were some of the things that you saw from the Commanders? You were like what are these guys doing? Like, why? How? Just talk to me a little bit about that. Like, you look at it as an outside perspective.
I actually had this is kind of funny to me. I had made a post for our original show on my end where it was on TikTok just to get some extra viewers and followers. And the first comment was, what the hell are they doing putting in Carson Wentz? If we lose this game, we're eliminated. And that's what it made me think about during the game. And then to hear Ron Rivera say, oh, well, I didn't know we would be eliminated.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
To me, that says he was told to lose that game. Do I think he would have had a better chance with Taylor Heinicke? Maybe. But I think it would have been – I don't think he would have had 3 interceptions in the first half. 2 interceptions, in the first half. I definitely don't. And to finally be able to watch you guys and study you guys the way that I watched the Browns, that defensive line, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 4 first-rounders in, 6 years? Oh, man.
And wasting their prime.
For your sake, I hope you keep Daron Payne, because around here, there's a list of guys. It's Daron Payne, DeForest Buckner, and to see what's going to go on with Fletcher Cox in Philadelphia, because those are the 3 guys we want to put next to Myles Garrett. Because I'm telling you, oh, man, to watch Deshaun take some sacks and run for his life, and really not have to blitz was very big to me, to watch your defensive line. As far as the offense goes, if you could ever merge 2 quarterbacks together, you guys would have it. You guys would really have it. But for me personally, I would have started Heinicke. But I like where you guys are. I just think you're where Philly was when they drafted Jalen Hurts, if that makes sense.
I don't know, man. I think we're a little disorganized for that, because we every week it seems like we're focused on not football related things. Like the big news of the day over here was the the mascot, Major Tutty. It like we don't focus on winning games. We worry about everything outside, how everybody should feel about us, how everybody should think. That they are more of an organization that tries to tell us what we should be thinking when we see things right in front of us, and it kills me. It kills me every day. I can go through some of these comments now, and they will tell you like up and down, like left and right. We're not stupid,
Right.
and that's the one thing. There's not a glimmer of hope for this team because we always want somebody else's tools. Like right now, last week, Derek Carr might not be with the Raiders anymore. We want what everybody else has, but we don't want to put in the work to get what everybody has. And that's the thing. We think we can buy it. That's the organization. Sometimes it's the fan base too. I can't do it. I'm like, we're just gonna be here like this next year, and we'll get another candy or something that's like, oh, look, guys, here we go. This is everything else is burning behind us, but look at this. It's like that house is on fire. Oh, it's just a light. It's just a light breeze or something. No, that place is on fire right there. Oh, no, it's not on fire, guys.
Very reminiscent to what we've been experiencing here in Cleveland. But you brought up a point that I really want to question you on.
Yeah.
Would you draft a quarterback, or would you go get Derek Carr?
At this point, it doesn't matter. And that's the sad part. Would I want a quarterback to draft? Yeah, but I don't believe in this coaching staff that I believe they'd ruin him. They would ruin him. We have no, like you can tell from our offense, there's no rhyme or reason to what we do. Like there's things that we're pitching with power backs, and clearly we've got quarterbacks that just want to force the ball into a receiver because he's been listening to, you haven't been targeting the number one receiver enough, and he's going to throw it right to Terry McLaurin in double coverage. It makes no sense.
Right. So do you blame your offensive coordinator for that?
Oh, I do. I blame the offensive coordinator. I blame Ron Rivera for this. Dan Snyder, all these guys, they all are accountable for what happens. And Ron Rivera, and people tell you, I've been lenient with Ron Rivera, very patient with Ron Rivera. There are few things that he has done that has infuriated me to the point that I've just went off on here. One of those happened yesterday when he said, even if he was joking about that, the division, you have the audacity with your season on the line, and you put together that performance.
Right.
Come on now. So that's where I'm at in that situation.
I definitely understand that one, my man. I definitely do.
Dude, how's Baker Mayfield? Maybe we go out and get Baker Mayfield.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I keep telling everybody. I got a good friend of mine named Caleb Alexander. Back when I was living in Florida. He's a Panthers fan. And when Baker went there, his first post was, "We're going to fix Baker Mayfield." And I laughed so hard and all I could say was good luck with that. And I listed everything that was going to be an issue with him. And what happened? I do think that if he sticks with the Rams, he's in the right offense. But does Sean McVay have the patience to deal with Baker Mayfield to see if he's going to put in the work?
He did it with golf, and then he got rid of it. He got rid of him. So I don't, and I joke. I don't want projects. I don't want projects. I don't want any more outside baggage. I don't want drama. I don't want a quarterback who's so mentally soft that his own shadow makes him throw 3 picks in a game. I don't want that anymore. I don't want to trade draft capital away for some dude who's not even worth a damn, who's never won a playoff game in their life. Derek Carr, who, I mean, everybody, we hear all the greatness of Derek Carr. He's thrown for this many yards. What does he do in the clutch? He must not do enough. Go ahead.
So That's the only thing in my point of view that you can really say about Derek Carr as far as what has he done when he gets to the clutch time.
Mm-hmm.
But we quickly forget that he's near the top of fourth quarter comebacks when they've been going through transition when it comes to that defense.
Yep.
And he's never really had the weapons that you guys have on that offense right now. So you come into a place
Amari
with three tight
Cooper?
ends. Three wide receivers, a decent tight end, a good running game, and a above average to really good offensive line.
I pass.
So,
I'll pass.
but you said you don't want a project, but let's be honest. You're not in the top 5 for picks right now, are you?
No. Top
so who you gonna get?
15.
A guy like Will Levis, who's
Straight
a
up,
project?
boy. Oh God, no.
Exactly.
No, I'm not touching no Will Levis. Will Levis is fraud. Will Levis is a fraud. For all I care.
So who you gonna trade up to go get CJ Stroud or Bryce Young?
Be honest with you. At this point, if Ron Rivera comes back, I'd rather go with what we got now, and I'll stick with Sam Howell. I'll wait a year for Caleb Williams to come out.
Right.
That's why I mean, at this point, because nothing's going to change. It's all going to be the same.
But that's true. But here's the thing:
mm-hmm.
The first thing you said when we were going over the game was that you were wasting your defense's prime. You gonna give him another year?
This is where we're at. Like and this is. I'm saying it's like I'm making an excuse, but I'm not. We're stuck in neutral,
right?
Like we're not going. This is where I felt going into the 2019 season with Jay Gruden. We had no point, nowhere to go, and we were just stuck in that neutral position. Didn't really have a quarterback. They traded for Case Keenum, who was 2 years removed from being in the NFC Championship game, right? But nobody knew. Minnesota was already dogged up. Anyway, that's where I feel like I'm at. And we're going to waste – we're going to waste that capital somehow. But I don't think we're going to get – we're not getting right next year.
Do you feel that way because of all the quarterbacks that got traded and what they've done this year?
No, it's clearly on what we have in-house, the support staff that they have, the coaches that they have. There is a situation with Taylor Heinicke and Carson Wentz in the gun. They're taking 5, 6, 7 step dropbacks. Why? You're in the gun already. You gave up 5 yards there. To me, that's coaching. That's Ken Zampese and Scott Turner.
Right.
Who's supposed to be getting your guys right. So if I go and just say I trade up assets for Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, right? They couldn't get it right with Carson Wentz. Why do I think that they're going to help out maybe some bad habits that he has, right?
Right.
They did it with Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins was coming off 2 good games at the end of the 2019 season. They could have kept Kevin O'Connell. What did Ron Rivera do? I want my guy. I'll see you later, Kevin O'Connell. 3 years later, Kevin O'Connell's in the playoffs and won the division with the quarterback we didn't want to re-sign. I don't care what anybody thinks about Kirk Cousins, but I'm just saying out of perspective things.
Right.
But he was correcting things that Dwayne had wrong. Ron, in the situation, didn't correct what Dwayne did. They criticized him publicly.
Right.
And didn't get it right. It was like he was doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Then they went to Kyle Allen, which that was the plan anyway.
Yeah, it was. You can see it.
Yeah, I mean, so I can sit here and be like, I want to get this quarterback. I don't want to get a quarterback if it ain't going to be right. If it's not going to be right and I don't have the people, like I don't go to certain places. I'm not going to a car dealership on the side of the road that has all these like Lamborghinis and stuff from 2008, and they're like, oh, you can pay here, pay now, pay later, and all this. No, that's a flood car. I'm not buying it.
Right.
That's what Ron Rivera and them are. They're on some little backcountry road selling them cars. I call them Hurricane Katrina cars. That's exactly what they're selling right now, offensively.
Well, I hear you. The only other thing I can say to that is you got to get rid of the coaching staff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's time for them to go. They clearly can't get it done. They can't get over that 7-win hump. It's the same thing over and over again. And like Greg just said, it's called insanity.
Yeah. Absolutely. Trying the same thing and expected it to work this time when it didn't work previously.
And it ain't working.
Right.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I kept you on longer than I said I was, but we got into it.
Hey, it's all good. I love talking sports, man.
Hey, I appreciate you. Y'all go check out Evan. I got his link right here. Go give him a subscribe to him and the homies over there. I did have the link. Look at this. No, keep me here. See, this shows you how unprofessional I can be sometimes.
Well, you can find us over at Driving to the Top Productions. We have multiple podcasts over there covering the Jets, San Francisco, UK fans, baseball, basketball. We cover all sports with a wide variety. We have 4 to 5 shows a week. You can find me personally at Talking Sports by the Lake. Just come leave a like, subscribe if you feel like tuning in to see what's going on. If just on a lonely day and you want to talk about some sports, I'm willing to have anybody and everybody on. We can talk and debate anything. So
yes, y'all go check them out. I got your link right up in there. So go and subscribe to them and hook them up there, y'all. But we appreciate you, Evan. And definitely won't be the last time we have you on there, because I know we be playing the AFC North again pretty soon. So
absolutely.
Yes, sir. But y'all go and check them out there. Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. All love, my man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Hey, we had to do it with our Browns brethren here. And now I'm going to get into our comments. You know how we do here on the Monday After Pill. So we're going to go from the top to the bottom and check it out. Let's see here. Browdosaurus was up in here. What's up? What's up, Yams? Hawk TV up in here. What's up? What's up, Rufio? Left hand down. Yeah, we see. Ransom says, I wish Ron and the staff get fired this offseason, but I doubt Dan is thinking about that. Yep. Worst game I've ever seen in so many years. Hear that? Fire Ron. I feel you. Matthew, we have the worst. You don't have to say fourth. It's just where Dallas is going to dine on us. Major Teddy will say, yeah. I wish we had called him Chris P. Bacon. Chris. First name Chris P. Middle initial Bacon. No, nobody. Let's see here. What's up, Art? Greg's up in here. Yeah, and y'all know what I'm going to do here. I want to open it up to you. I want to know how y'all feeling, because we haven't done this. Y'all come up in the comments. I want to talk to the people. I want to see what y'all feel, how y'all feeling about this. Because I know you mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. I'm still mad as hell. I didn't watch football at all after this game. I watched one highlight. That was it. I didn't turn on Sunday Night Football, which I heard was a hell of a game. I didn't do it. Exactly. What we always say, people who would rather lose sexy than win ugly. That's the same motto. Scott Turner is inept. He's incompetent. Ron Rivera, the same way. The fact that and y'all saw it on here, that was emotion. I was mad as hell. And y'all, I'll be here. I'm not going to the Dallas game. Forgot to do that. Oops. Not going to the Dallas game, but I will be here live. Had to talk the girl into not going, because Lord knows your boy is hurting. But we take a look at this game. Carson Wentz. It's a reason why Philadelphia didn't want him. It's a reason why Indianapolis didn't want him. You know what? I am grateful for Ron to this point. He didn't screw it up that bad to the point that we had lost major draft capital and they can get out of his contract this year. Yeah, man. I mean, it's true. All right. We got Gunner coming on here talking to us. What's up, Gunner?
What's happening?
What's up, man? Damn, how you feeling?
I'm doing all right, man. Sometimes I'm glad I don't get to see all the games.
Y'all couldn't get to
Nah, plus my schedule got changed. I work from 10 at night to 6 in the morning now, so I was sleeping.
Yeah.
So but I'll be up there Sunday, unfortunately.
I talked to that. I put my ticket on sale yesterday. Not doing it. I'd rather sit here.
I probably would have, but I kind of made it a tradition. I go with a friend of mine that's a Cowboys fan of the game. So
yeah. I said I know that ball. I hate you playing.
I can't do it. I can't throw in the towel.
I ain't throwing in the towel, but I'm like, heaven help us. Heaven help us on that, man. But I've been like, I didn't watch any football. I haven't watched any. I didn't watch college football today. Yeah. Just because of how pissed I was. I just, the fact of the matter is that they've tried to sell us on Carson Wentz. You were there the first week of the season. Oh, yeah. He had his struggles. I mean, people calling for Heinicke in that second quarter of that game, which I didn't think that was right to him at the time. I think this last time it was very justified because we clearly got a guy who can't play the position anymore.
Yeah. I don't think we have anybody on the roster who can play the position.
No, I don't think so.
I know we win with Heinicke, and that's kind of all that matters. But at some point, it has to be more than that because he kind of – I don't know. It's not about, like you said, I'd rather win ugly than lose sexy, but it has to be more than that. I mean, when the defense goes into a game knowing that if they give up more than 10 to 14 points, we're probably losing. I mean, it's almost like they have to take more risks because they have no choice.
No doubt about that. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. I heard not one analyst support Ron nationally today. Those I did say either Taylor or Carson should have been a short leash, second INT, Wentz pulled. Yeah, I mean, it was a playoff game. And for Ron to come out there and they play this flat, there's no emotion. I was at the game against the Giants, and there was no energy. You guys found me going on. Alexa, shut that stuff up.
I'll be right back.
All right, bro. I'll put you in the weight. I'll put it back in the weight, but let's go here. Yeah. Here he comes back. Yeah.
My alarm, thank you for this. My alarm was going off to go to. I don't have to work tonight, but it's set to go off.
I heard not one analyst support Ron nationally. Yep. I thought it was bad. We had a conversation I had a conversation with somebody in the comments the last couple of weeks about Taylor, and they believe that Heinicke was not the answer to Wentz. Clearly, we aren't watching the same football game, and I'm not a Heinicke fan. Y'all know that. But I understand when there's a point, and I think even Armand can make that decision, and we know he's the biggest Heinicke hater there is, that no matter how bad his arm is, he gave us an opportunity to win. You can't argue with those facts.
You can just tell the vibe in that place when he plays and how the players are. They play different.
Yeah,
as bad as he is.
Yeah, they be eating though, bro. They be eating. Let's see here with Brian Mitchell's statement yesterday needed to be said. It was nice to see in-house people get mad.
JP Finley was laying into him too, which was awesome. JP was not playing around yesterday.
JP, that's all theatrics. because he wasn't like that last week. When they were going there, he was a little supportive of the move. Brian, yeah, I love Brian Mitchell to death, but Brian Mitchell does this every time. I get you, Brian. I get you, bro. I get you, B. Mitch. But I mean, it's the same thing. What are you doing to help? You know, like maybe you should throw your name in there to be a head coach or an assistant or something. Let's do it. They do it in the NBA all the time, these former players. Let's see. Can you be a Mike Vrabel and go out here and ball out? They'll probably win the Dallas game just to mess with us. Hey, I love it. Good woman, if she doesn't make you take her court. Yes. She's a Cowboys fan too. Whoever's down there in the comment, you got to show your face. I'm not bringing you on with just a picture up there. So,
yeah. I mean, it stinks, man. It's like,
yeah,
there's a lot of people, can't afford to the games, and go to the games is expensive, and it's, kind of a privilege to be able to go. But, people like me spend season tickets. I live in Miami. I don't even
fly
live
up there. Okay.
Yeah, I fly up, hotel, airfare, tickets to the game. It's crazy expensive, and it's just like it's trash all the time.
So we got another big supporter of the program down here. He was trying to sneak up in there, putting all that barbecue in there. See, I know, he should know just put a picture up there. I thought somebody about to like penis spam us or something up here. Hawk up in the building. So I can have my two boys on here together. Yo. I was like, just go and say, hey, yo, it's Hawk. I'm gonna hop up on here. Talk to me, Derek. How you feeling, bro?
Hey Corey, man. Man. First of all, Happy New Year to you, man. I hope all
ain't no Happy New Year. Man. Don't be cussing on my channel like that. There's nothing happy about this New Year.
Yeah, hey, but seriously. So I chose an avatar picture because it was that picture, the show called The Office, and your Christmas dinner. We're cooked. You know what I'm saying? All of those things. I mean, all of those things had that one commonality. They're all cooked. That game yesterday, bro. As I think about it, and still processing, what I witnessed, what I saw on my TV screen. It's just like, wow, yo, we really put ourselves through this. And the sad part about it is, it's the inaugural season of the rebrand. You had a last place schedule, so the schedule kind of favored you a little bit, and you kind of wet the bed. And now next year you're going to have another last place schedule, and honestly, the likelihood of us finding that success is probably not going to be. It's probably it's probably going to be a repeat. Yeah. So it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it is. There was like no fight in them dogs. It was just, it's like they was ready to go to the pasture. They had wrapped it all up. To me, and it makes a point, like if Ron really didn't know that they were supposed to be eliminated, is that why Cam Curl and Ben St. Juste and Antonio Gibson were inactive? Maybe there might have been a little bit more urgency.
Yeah, that grinds my gears because I saw that clip, bro. I saw that clip. And to everyone that's that's on, the Warpath channel, make sure you subscribe. But let me tell you something. I saw that clip and I said, yo, he genuinely did not think that they would be eliminated.
Yeah.
He didn't think so.
Yeah.
And that hurts. That hurts. Because as much as they advertise it, like ESPN, CBS, all of these betting favorite platforms and things like that, you mean to tell me that you're the head coach of the football team and you're supposed to know, you're supposed to know, the ins and outs of the rule book, your players, their conditions, conditions of the games, time and things like that. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be a detail-oriented guy.
Yeah.
And you miss out on that?
Yeah.
That's, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I think we could have gotten by this year if we'd have had much better offensive line play and Scott Turner calling some better games. I think
should they have overpaid
with the crap, the subpar quarterback play. I think we could have gotten by, but you start adding in the terrible offensive line, and then Scott Turner's play calling is just erratic. You just can't overcome that.
Should they have overpaid for Brandon Sheriff?
No.
No.
No, but I think
All
the
right.
money that they could have saved, with not bringing in Carson,
I
they
would
probably
have
could have gotten some a little bit more higher end offensive line help without.
Got another guy we're gonna bring in here too. Got another guy we're gonna bring in here.
Okay.
Shit, they could have
Protect
brought
up in
Eric
the house.
Flowers back in.
Protect.
What's up, Protect?
What's up, y'all?
Protect.
Talk to us. Talk to us. He's already in 76ers season right now. So talk to us, Dan.
I might think about them fools right now. Even
There you go.
These Washington Comsellas. We call them Comsellas. They like to sell. They sell all December long. But I'm gonna get the elephant out of the room. Carson Wentz was absolutely awful yesterday. He was disgusting.
Yeah, he was.
He made me want to puke. I'm a Wentz guy, so this hurts me to say this in my mouth. But he was trash. He was awful. Yeah. He sold. Yeah. The man sold. His first pass was a pick. What was that? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
First of all. Secondly, shout out to everyone. Shout out to Louis T. Shout out to all the other content creators in the content community. Tell Heinicke wasn't gonna win that game either. I honestly believe that in my heart. Every day in my heart. The way they played in December, it was going to carry into January no matter who the starter was. I'm sorry. They sold all December. They couldn't beat the Giants. They had 3 weeks to prepare for these fools. They tied and lost.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me they're going to win a game in January when they couldn't win in December? The last time they won a game was after Thanksgiving. It was November 27th.
Yeah, after we haven't won a game since Big Hat Gate.
Atlanta freaking Falcons. Last time we won a freaking game. Get this team the heck out my face. They're pitiful. There's some sellers. They've been selling. The coaching staff is horrible. The quarterback play was bad too. Wentz was horrible. Taylor wasn't great either. He was turning the ball up there selling too. All this, but they fight for Taylor. They play bad for Taylor. What happened in December? They got the Rod Wave syndrome. It was a cold December. It was a cold December for them, huh? Nice and cold. Beautiful. Get this team out my face. The Washington Comsellas. I'm gonna call them Comsellas until they stop selling. Until Dan sell the team, first of all. They won't be called the Comsellas. I'll call them Commanders again. But Dan sell the team and this team starts selling on Sunday. Give me a call.
There you go. Yeah, to that point too, Tony. I don't know. Did you go to the game? To the Giants game?
Yes, I did.
I was there too, but I felt no energy in that stadium that day. I did like.
Oh, the Giants game?
Yeah, the Giants game. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I don't know if it's because the people I was sitting with weren't really like feeling the football strategy conversation of it. Like I said, I blew up on that flea flicker on 2nd and 3. But where we lost that game and probably where we lost that season is when Ron decided to bypass the field goal and go. That we lost the season. The season was lost there because to me, it might be hindsight 2020, right? But in my humble opinion, we never got right after that. We never got right after that in that situation. Like to me, that was just us saying, you know what? We're going to be very passive. We're going to be conservative after coming off the bye week. And then y'all look at all his 4th down decisions that he's made up until that touchdown when Carson Wentz slam dunked on everybody. They've been failures. They've been busts.
The game yesterday, 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Austin Johnson. You can go back to the first Giants game when we had a 20-yard pass to Curtis Samuel, got in field goal range and botched everything.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the game with a field goal, none of that. We honestly lost the game. If Graham Gano is Graham Gano, we lose. That should have been a tie.
Graham Gano's been good now that he's out of
Graham Gano, I ain't gonna cap on you, Tony. Graham Gano's been elite since going to New York.
And if he was
since leaving us,
Graham Gano, we all know and love. That's a good old. We lose,
but that go back to the argument too. We give up on people too soon. We give up on people like we give up on our homegrown talent too soon. Kirk family member, Dwayne Haskins, if you want to put it there. I mean, Robert Griffin III. I mean, he's too busy having kids than actually being a football player.
Kurt,
Kickers are too temperamental, though. They're definitely season to season type players, though.
Yeah, but think about the kickers we've had. Graham Gano, Sean Sweezum went over there to Pittsburgh and was knocking it down until he got hurt.
Yeah.
Chris Boswell replaced him. Chris Boswell's still a kicker.
Yeah.
And then maybe it could be the message in the room.
Dustin went to LA.
Yeah. Dustin
LA
Hopkins tell him message.
Oh, what the heck? Where was this at in Washington?
It's a message. We
had Hopkins for quite a while, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't think we gave up on him too early.
But yeah, I'll give you Hopkins. But some of those guys, Graham Gano, like how they who was it? Graham Gano, I think they gave up on too soon. Also, I think they gave up on homeboy. I think Sweezum because he had missed 2 field goals against the Saints, and they were like, oh, you know, we're not gonna cut him. What happened? He got cut next week. So I don't know. It seems like
that's another guy that gave up too fast on too.
He didn't have leg strength. I would give up on Kyle Forbath. He didn't have the leg strength, man.
Anything 52 and
let's just say if you had the same strength, if you had the strength of Kyle Forbath, you'd be divorced. That's all I'm just saying. I'll leave it at that. I ain't gonna touch it any more than that. But
whenever he was in that range, he didn't miss.
He did. He could keep on coming up short. Pause. Yeah. But
yeah, I think the offensive line's has been probably the major problem. I mean, the screen game's terrible because our guards are slow. I mean, look at Thibodeau. Thibodeau's a good player, but I mean, we couldn't block him. The guy was just blowing us up left and right. You know, you can blame Heinicke for some of the bad throws, but when he's getting lit up, you know, on his own 5-yard line.
Man, look at Detroit right now and Trey Hendrickson. And they're, you know what I'm saying, Detroit is fighting for a playoff spot. Like, you can't make this up, man.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Nobody.
Jared Goff, hold on. Jared Goff's a Super Bowl quarterback, though, y'all. He went to a Super Bowl.
He sold though.
He sold. How's he sold? He's better than anything we got here.
Jimmy G's been to. Look at Jimmy G's been to NFC title game, Super Bowl.
He got carried. Let's not do that. We're not doing that today. He got carried. 8 passes.
Jimmy Garoppolo has Super Bowl rings from the women.
He might get carried, but he doesn't lose in the game.
You right? God ain't lying.
I'll take that.
I can't stand it.
We gotta get these people that
I want a franchise quarterback can call
Landon Collins.
I want my Justin Herbert. I want my Joe Burrow. I'm tired of all these retreads. Damn it. I'm tired of it. Excuse my French. Gosh. I want my quarterback, man.
Yeah, we're gonna but everybody's a seat. What's the first thing? The first thing y'all started doing, people out in these streets, these YouTube streets. Oh, Derek Carr is available. Oh, the Commanders.
Don't put me in that. Don't you put me in that, Corey. Don't you put me in that. No.
Oh, question.
No, the Commanders. No, he's going to the Commanders. Look, y'all gonna see something. Y'all gonna see something in February off season. Protect Sports. Oh, should we have Derek Carr on here? I wish I had my locks on, and I could be like that. I'd be like Tony, give him a little mustache. It's like no cap, y'all, no cap.
Hey, I'll sign up for Carr and Devontae Adams in a package deal.
What you giving up for?
Okay, every come would say
you don't know how you gonna get them in the package. You don't know what you're gonna give up for them.
You want to get Terry McLaurin and Jonathan Allen.
Hell no. I'm good. I'm good.
You went too far. I don't need Tam that bad. I love Tam. I don't need Tam. I got Tam.
But I do have a question though.
What's up, Rasheed? What's up, Rev? Go ahead.
I do have a question. So, guys, now given that the next game against Dallas, whom happens to be playing for the division, right? So they're going to be motivated. The game's at Washington, landed at FedEx Field. Do you go ahead and just say, "Hey, Sam, go out there and howl for us. Go out there and howl and get a victory, Sam." You know what I'm saying? Do you put Sam Howell in this position knowing that the Cowboys are playing for the NFC East title?
Yeah.
What did that got to? What is them playing what does them playing for the NFC East title have to do with us?
I'm just saying.
What is that? I'm asking. I'm asking. What does that have to do with us?
No. Well. Essentially, because it's the last game of the season. We already know that. I mean, unfortunately, when Dallas comes here to play, I'm sorry to say this, guys. Well, not necessarily to you all, but you're saying because you all know. But whenever Dallas comes here, their fans overtake our stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Dallas almost never plays an away game, though. Look at when they go to LA and all these other places.
Yeah.
I was in Nashville. I was in Nashville on Thursday night football. That is what hell is. Like that legitimately is what hell was. It was all them Bama fans all around. Like they had these overweight 300-pound black ladies. They was wearing their glitter cowboy hats. They had the silver nails on with the tight Dak Prescott 4 on there, the ashy lip Bamas with the faded Michael Irvin. I think I saw somebody drop a little bit of crack on the side of the road up in Nashville. I don't think that's a crack city. I just think that's Cowboy. That's what the Cowboys do there. No, it was like hell. It was like this is where you're going. If you you F around and you're gonna find out, like the ball guy said in the TikTok.
I'm selling them tickets. I can have.
Oh, I already did. Yeah,
Cowboy fan. I'll stay in section 113, row 16. You want my Instagram? DM me. You can have these damn tickets. I'm not going to no Cowboys country.
You in 113? My cousin's in 113.
But if you're Ron Rivera, do you throw Sam Howell in this fire?
Yeah.
What fire? It's no fire. You got to see what you got to have with them. There's no fire.
My bro Heinicke, I know those two are. They're both
no fire. What fire is there? What are you saving him for?
There's going to be no expectations on him.
Yeah.
We're just going to throw him out there. So he probably play better with no expectations.
What fire? Where's the fire at? There's no fire. There's no fire.
Hey, I hope the Cowboys Blitzermary play too. I want to see the mobility. I want to see them go out there and see what he can do. Why not? Play the starters for a half. Pull all the starters or all the skill position players.
I don't think we had. I don't think we would have won that game if we had it. I don't think. Yeah.
Heinicke, you've been selling too. Let's stop the cap.
He's had multiple turnovers, and that's what. Let's just say. Let's be honest with you. Quarterback's a secondary problem on this offense.
Yeah.
The offensive line is abysmal.
Yeah.
Trey Turner has stolen money. Andrew Norwell should be brought up on charges. He should be brought up on charges.
Grant Larson.
For actually the allegations of him actually being somebody voted him as an all-pro 5-6 years ago. Whatever drug addict kingpin did that, they should be fired and they should lose their job. Yeah. They gave this man a 3-year deal, right? We gave him a 3-year deal, I'm pretty sure.
Those two.
Norwell?
Those two.
It's still too many. That's my point.
I agree. 2 for 10.
He's terrible. You had no backup. Tyler Larson was okay.
Yeah.
You had no situation like for the right tackle spot.
Martin? Yeah.
Lucas. Okay, Nick Martin was trash. He was trash. Nick Martin was trash. Every time you know in
Charles can't stay healthy.
Sadisi can't stay. We know what we had with Sadisi. That's the problem.
He's a backup. He's a backup.
But
he gets hurt walking into the tape room to watch.
But every time, Nick,
my man get a concussion and waving his hand. Hello.
The snaps have been low out of the center's hand.
Pitiful.
Yeah, they've been low. Like how many times did you see a knee-high snap?
A billion.
Yesterday, over the last couple of days, last couple of games.
A billion.
Okay. Come on now.
Spice has been horrible. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, he's not a center. I don't blame him.
He's guard. I get it.
Nick Martin too. Nick Martin had them low snaps.
Hey, can we get the offensive elephant in the room out the way? Can we get that out the way?
Good.
Charles Turnstile Leno. You gonna call that man Turnstile Leno?
He's falling off.
That man's trash. That man's the ultimate seller. He sold more than Wednesday yesterday. He sold all season. He sold against rookie pass rushers.
Whoa. No, he hit a ball. No, Charles ain't not all season now, Tony. You got to be a little.
He was selling.
He wasn't selling all season.
Him in week 2. What 8 Hutchinson doing?
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson. What did Detroit do to the whole damn team, Tony?
Spanked them. But
then.
Specifically, Aiden Hutchinson was whooping Leno's ass the entire game.
And Cosby's ass too for the point.
Yeah, both of them.
But you can't just say you can't just put it on Leno.
Cosby's actually had solid games this year. Leno has been horrible.
And to that point, you don't put any help. That's another thing. That goes back to coaching. That goes back to coaching. That goes back to Scott Turner. It's the same reason why you got these damn quarterbacks every time doing 6-7 step drop backs in shotgun. That's coaching. If that's not right, that's fucking coaching. Excuse my friend. Damn it, I did it. Damn. That's coaching, man. That's Ken Zampese. That's Scott Turner. They're saying, hey, your mechanics are messed up. We need to work on this.
You deliver the ball too slow. Let's feel this
delivery. They also don't compensate for the line play. So they call plays that take way too long to develop. So that and the line just isn't good enough. You got to get it out quick.
And then that helped too. And to your point, Gunner, to the help, Charles Leno. Oh, Charles Leno seems to be struggling against these quick guys like Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hudson. Maybe we should probably put a tight end in there to chip him a little bit.
Yeah.
But that just makes too much sense. What does little Corey know? What does old Corey in West Virginia know? What? Not a damn thing. I just know, like, maybe we want to stop them from getting a clear path to the quarterback. I guess that's the object, to keep the quarterback upright. Right? That's the object of the game.
I think Turner's too sold into what he does, and he doesn't adapt. So it's like
sold into what?
You can't call
into what? Being a bum?
You have to design and call things to your team's strength, and he just doesn't do that most of the time. He's had a couple of games this year where I thought he did.
Turner gotta fight me. Where's his address? I need to pull up on him.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Look.
I need to give a personal one-on-one.
Tony Hamilton, somewhere in DC, also known as Protect Sports, a lot about Tone. This is not representative of On the Warpath or Corey here. Y'all go find him.
Go to his house and say,
find him.
Pay me $150 a day, and let me teach you how to coach an offense. Because what you're doing is pitiful. Pay me to teach you, because what you're doing is horrible.
Find him.
I'm not representing all the Warpath. I'm not.
You're not. Yeah, you don't be talking to Cap. Don't be talking to Cap up in here.
I'm not representing you right now. I'm just telling you, because you said you're not violent. I'm not gonna be violent. I'm gonna go to his house, knock on his door. So I'm gonna charge him $500 a day to teach him how to coach. He can't coach. And I agree. And Mike, I remember that conversation. I agree. We're not in playoff contention. Time to see what you got with Sam Howell. I'm gonna catch some charges now. I'm gonna catch an extra paycheck because he needs to learn to coach.
Yeah. I guess the good thing about Hall too, he's not afraid to use his legs. Is kind of what we need right now. Taylor was decent with his legs. I mean, you don't want to call design runs of things, but at least he can get out of his own way. Carson can't even get out of his own way. Yeah, like that on that was that on that drive when he was trying to run? They got him. Where was that with Taylor? You run a quarterback up the 3-yard line in the turf monster going. A read. Where was the read option at with Taylor and stuff like that? The guy who was a little bit more fleet of foot. You know what I think happened with all that? I think they purposely didn't call that stuff because Wentz was on the shelf. They didn't really trust Howell maybe yet. So they're like, we kind of can't get our quarterback killed. Gonna spot on. They refuse to play Sam. Yeah. Don't want to put Sam out here. He's gonna fail. And got Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, out there looking like a competent quarterback. And you can't get a 21-year-old. That's coaching. That's coaching.
And who's his left tackle? Brock Purdy.
Who was eating that left tackle's lunch too? Chase Young. Next subject. But Shanahan calls plays that helps his quarterback. Exactly. That's where I'm going at. That's where I'm going at with what Gunner's saying. That's coaching. It's the same reason why Gardner Minshew was able to put 27 points up against the Dallas Cowboys. Coaching. The coaching maximized what that quarterback can do and minimized his ineptitudes. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do as a coach. You don't fit. And this is what Ron sold us on, right? That We don't have players shouldn't have to fit our schemes. William Jackson III. They shouldn't have to fit our schemes. Our schemes should fit them. Hello? Huh? Y'all don't hear me. I don't think y'all hear me.
It takes 5 years to build a winning
scheme,
culture, Corey.
The scheme is supposed to fit the players.
Not the players.
And then if you're creative enough, you maximize what you have.
And they traded him for a ham sandwich.
That's why Brock Purdy hasn't lost a game as a starting quarterback in the league. Because his coach has put him in position. Oh, let's stretch the offense out. Let's do an end around. Oh, let's get white boy magic out there and Christian McCaffrey. We love affirmative action in the backfield. Let's do that because he runs tough. He does what he's got new life out there in Carolina. Come on now.
You can do short quick passes.
We're gonna go play action fake and hit you with Kittle deep. Bow, Kittle, bow. Oh my God, George Kittle.
No, the thing is, they can keep it close. They can keep passes short. You don't have to worry about this young quarterback having to read defenses. It's okay. This is what it looks like here. Just dump it off to McCaffrey. We'll throw him out wide.
And react.
Oh, we'll hand it off to Debo. Or hey, let's have Kittle just run a quick curl route for 2 yards. And
I despise Kyle Shanahan with everything in my being. The man's a good head coach. I despise with everything in my being.
But even the way they throw the ball downfield is different compared to Jimmy G. Jimmy G, everything's in between the hashes. This guy he throws better out wide than Jimmy G.
Here you go. Here you go. This is evident. Y'all remember last week? There were 2 49ers running into the end zone.
Ray McLeod and George Kittle fighting for the ball.
Scheme them up. We saw where they were weak at. Scheme them up. Let's throw the touchdown. The only person that could have made a play for the Washington Commanders on that touchdown pass was Ray McLeod.
That's the thing is they even screwed up having 2 players there, and they still torched us with a busted play.
Exactly. Ray McLeod could have been the MVP for us.
Well, several things that I will remember about Coach Ron Rivera. He told us that it takes 5 years to build a winning culture, and then when asked, why does he feel, what would he point to as far as like the reasons why this team is struggling? He pointed out quarterback. You know what I mean? And then tried to clean it up. But he was right. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't being truthful. As far as lie or omission, he also should have pointed the blame at himself.
Yep.
Of course, it's a 5-year process because he signed a 5-year contract, probably.
He's gonna take 5 years to win.
And he'll be here. He'll be here for year 4. I truly believe that he'll be here for year 4.
Yeah, I think if they get new ownership this year, they'll keep the coach around, and then they'll see how he does, and then after that year,
Ed Oliver's got a question for all of y'all. He said, "Sup, fellas?" He said, "Go off, Warpath." He said, "Did y'all know we got eliminated yesterday?" I didn't know it. We can get eliminated.
I didn't know that either.
We gonna get eliminated.
I didn't know.
Let me ask y'all this. I go around. I ask y'all this. Do you think he was being sarcastic or he was actually being for real? I'll start with Gunner.
Oh, he's dead for real. Look at his face.
Okay. What about you?
It was like, we're eliminated? He was like confused by it. Oh, he was definitely confused by it.
What about you, Hawk?
I agree. He was genuine. I mean that whole reaction. Matter of fact, you know what, Corey? I wish we had the play-by-play because if you could examine the pause and how his facial muscles, you know what I'm saying, but then his eyebrows was like thinking, it was like, we can be eliminated.
I would recommend y'all to go. I'd recommend y'all go check out my reaction to it. I've got I didn't put it all on Instagram, but there's like a 3-minute tirade of me going off about that. I can tell you what minute marker that was though, but it was not good. It was not good. I like that ruined everything for me. That ruined my damn day. It ruined my day. And you can go, Paulie didn't believe what I was saying when he came back on here. It's about the 3 hour and 20 minute mark. So y'all go back and watch it from yesterday's stream and tell me what you think. Cam Sims is ready to blossom, and we holding him back. The dude, like, he came over with a huge catch yesterday, but they refused to use him.
That's typical Cam Sims, though. Like, he'll have one like fantastic catch, and then it's like trying to find Waldo. It's like, where's Cam Sims been for 5 weeks? And then that's
put him in the formation.
That's what he does. He gets 1 or 2 like fantastic catches a year, and that's all you're ever gonna get out of Cam Sims.
And after you got the whole Ron thing, yes, he's definitely genuine. That's him being sarcastic is cap. That's
I think one thing I would like is them to keep Ron around as like a management guy of some kind to help clean up the culture with Jason Wright, but I kind of don't want him.
Ron could pack his bags and get shit to Hawaii for the heck I can. Get him out of here.
Now, I like the culture change, but the coaching, at some point, we're going to start winning games.
Equal victories. Culture. New ownership could bring up culture. Win some games.
Corey North did give him that job because if that wasn't the case, it was North. We have coaching ineptitude so bad Scott Turner got, and he did get an extension. And we don't even got the money. We probably ain't get Dan don't got the money to pay these guys 2 more years on their salaries.
Well, why would he want to? Because that's going to cut into his take when he sells the team. It's like,
exactly,
these guys here and save all that money. Sell the team, that's just more money in my pocket.
Let's see here. I'm always probably right, unless you're talking to my wife. That's true. That's true. We all right. Like, it's like I don't think people are wrong. I just think I'm more right than they are. That's all. Let's see here. What else we got? What happens if Sam Howell starts, balls out, and upsets Dallas? We go into the off season. We go into the off season.
That's it.
We go into the off season.
You know what I'm saying?
Bye regular season. Bye.
Yeah. We've never addressed the loss of Trent. That's true.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part, though, because we have a good, almost 20 years of, all-time great left tackle play between Samuels and
Trent.
And
Morgan Moses.
Got spoiled.
Morgan Moses on the right side.
He was solid, man. People used to hate on Moses, but he was solid, man. He wasn't the best.
Oh, yeah, we had people that hated on Moses.
Yeah.
He
was solid.
Sometimes he had that opportunity where he goes brain neutral and stuff, but for the most part, it was good. One year he led the league in holding, but
false starts. He led the league in false starts.
False start too. I remember that one time when we played 49ers and he didn't even move. It was like the first time he didn't false start when somebody else did.
That's the thing, though, is he wouldn't allow your quarterback to get blown up, though. I'd rather have a guy that holds if he screws up than get your quarterback blown up. And turn it over. Because if Heinicke gets hit, that ball is coming flying out. So I'd rather just have the right tackle or left tackle hold at that point.
Trace said we can be eliminated.
We can be eliminated?
Yes, we can. We need to turn that into a shirt. I wear that thing all the
time.
Somebody needs to get one so I can wear it to the game on Sunday.
I'm gonna get a Washington Kumsella shirt. Kumsellas. Welcome.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I want a Tutty shirt, man.
I don't want no Tutty shirt. What y'all think about? Yeah, that's another thing. What y'all think about Major Tutty?
I don't mind it.
Tutty look hilarious.
That's who they traded William Jackson III for. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who they traded William Jackson III for.
I honestly thought that was Albert Hainsworth and Michael Jackson's Bleach. That's what I thought. Rest in peace, Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Corey, you gone too far.
That's really what I thought Major Tutty was. I thought Albert Hainsworth had came back, apologized for stealing that money.
No, seriously, man. I thought. No, seriously, I thought.
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious.
Go ahead, Albert.
I thought that was Porky the Pig, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought
that was Albert Hainsworth.
Go ahead, bro. You funny.
That's perfect. That's why we had him, right? That's why we had him, right? A beep, a beep, 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 beep. That's all, folks.
See, I don't mind it, man. You get wrapped up around stupid stuff, but I think all these team nicknames and stuff for the most part are all pretty stupid anyway. So I don't get wrapped up around.
My thing, I thought I thought it was hilarious, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't care because I know I'm not the demographic they're trying to focus on with the mascot. They're doing it for the kids, right?
Exactly.
But my problem is that this is the biggest game of the season. It was more focused on delivering a damn mascot rather than talking about what's going on Sunday. And this is a do or die game. We need everybody here.
Corey, you just brought up a point that they're trying to, bridge the cap gap and reach, future season ticket holders, i.e. the kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Because when they come of age, they're they're the ones that they're like, hey, you should go ahead and become a season ticket holder. For our generation, millennials, they lost us because I mean not necessarily us, but they lost like us like what the majority of of our peers, because it's like I know more Dallas fans and fans of like other teams in general than Washington fans, especially if you grew up in the general DMV area.
Yeah, because they didn't have fathers in the house. That's what it was, and they didn't have to knock the hell out of them when they talk stupid. That's what it was. And my dad wasn't even in my life. So hey, I turned out all right. Well, maybe this is why I just stick with them. We love hoes.
It sucks because like
I'm dead.
I used to a buddy of mine. He still had season tickets. His family had them, and he got them from his dad when his dad passed away. So we used to go to a game, but I would drive down from Rhode Island with my dad. We'd catch a 1:00 Sunday game once a year. I'm telling you, man, going to RFK, as crappy as that stadium was, that place was rocking, boy. It was awesome.
Because it's our shithole. Like, that's what people don't realize. Like, you don't take pride in your shithole. Pause. But still, you got, like, people can talk about your place. Let them talk about your place. But that's your place. There are no memories at FedEx Field. What? Like, nobody.
All this is misery.
The funny thing is, like, when I was living near Tampa, I used to try to go to the games there when Washington would come into town. And the atmosphere was better there with Washington fans than there was up at FedEx Field. I mean, we had a ton of Washington fans there in Tampa. The place was lit.
LA?
It was lit, though. Tampa games, Washington Tampa games be lit in Tampa. I ain't gonna
When I lived in Dallas, it was pretty fire, too, though, man. There was a Washington fan bar right near my apartment. That place was, even at the games were pretty good, too.
You remember that second Sean McVay's first year in LA, and we played them out there at the Coliseum, and there were literally more Redskin fans out there. It like you could notice the red. You thought you were at a USC game because of so much like burgundy and gold looking out there, because that's just how well our people travel. But
it stinks because it's like we almost never have a home game, even when we're home. The other teams, dominate.
Other fans are going to pack
teams. Then we go on the road most of the time, depending on who we're playing. 95% of the time, it's don't have too many fans there. It sucks.
But I mean, then you got people who like we went through the name change, right? And people I think everybody who's a fan is going to be like, yeah, that sucks. About 98% of people say, yeah, that sucks. I think there's a rational group of people that are like, well, you know what? Still my team. Let's move on. But I don't think they took. It's just been like this disingenuous thing about this name change in this whole process. It's like it's been very top heavy. There's certain people who have probably pulled the strings to get us in a certain situation, whether that's in the league office. And I think there's more things that play there. At the end of the day, I tell you all the time, this is my team. They suck. And, but that's my team. And I can't. Too long. It's too long now. And I'll sit here, if I'm gray in the face like a damn Cleveland Browns fan, I'm a rock with them.
I guess the only good thing is this is the one franchise I follow that's trash. So at least my other franchises bail me out every now and again. So
the Bruins are trash. But the Bruins are trash.
Come on, man.
Yo, what are you saying, Hawk? What's up?
No. It's just moving forward. And this is just a suggestion. What you guys please let me know what you think.
Yeah.
For the life of me, Kim, because there's a team that's not too far from us on the opposite side of 295, Baltimore, and year after year they've had way more success than us. Say what you will, they've had way more success than we have. Would it kill us to just entertain bringing in somebody from that organization? You know what I'm saying? And if they are, candidate worthy, that hey, we want to go ahead and move forward with this candidate, they're going to help us run this franchise correctly because they have had the success that we all wish we could have had the past 30 years.
That's because they have stability. They have fairly competent ownership that stays out of the way. They get
at least
people
bring
in
them
there
in,
and let
though.
them do the job. We just don't because Dan Snyder thrives on chaos because he's insecure. He just doesn't.
He doesn't even thrive. That's the thing.
He just
but
sucks.
We try to bring in Scott McClough. We try to bring in Scott McClough.
Like I said, man, the dude was a drunk when he came in there. You know what I would have done if Scott McClough, if I was the owner, I'd have been like, here's a unlimited liquor bar right here. You don't go anywhere. You put your key up in there. You leave, you stay here. You sleep right here. You just go and evaluate and do whatever you need to do as far as talent goes. Don't go nowhere. And we make sure I got you. Look, you want that bottle of Hennessy? You want that bottle of gin or whatever, Buffalo Trace, whatever you got, bourbon.
The bourbon with the Casamigos.
Yeah. Like you just sit there, get drunk, and watch football tape all the time. But no, you rather kill somebody. You rather kill somebody, and kill their credibility. Which man's never been in the NFL since then. I think he was somewhere else. But the man knew football.
He was in Cleveland for a house.
The man knows football.
Facts.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It sucks, bro. It sucks.
You never seen the Commanders win a playoff game, and neither have I. I saw the Redskins win some playoff games.
I saw the Redskins win one playoff game.
Stop, Nazi.
2005.
Man, I liked it because I went to where I grew up. I grew up in Rhode Island, so I went to a couple Patriots games, and I went to one year. Bledsoe was still quarterback, but watched Washington beat the crap out of New England. Darryl Green getting some picks and stuff. Man, it was awesome. So good back in the day, man. Just
out to them Caps, man.
30 years of losing now, doggone it. 30 years of losing now.
So I'm saying my Red Sox have bailed me out. They finally the Celtics have bailed me out, and the Bruins bailed me out. So I guess 1 out of 4 isn't too bad. So
Sixers bail me out every now and then. They suck in the playoffs. They just suck every postseason.
No, they got
Philadelphia, man. What do you expect?
It is.
They're on my nerves, bro.
Happy New Year, Mr. Cool. Yeah.
Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Hey, well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming on here and Monday after pill. See, people actually, I knew people gonna step up to the plate today and vent, and it didn't have to be me, the talking head, looking like the overweight black Colin Cowherd that I can be sometimes. But it is what it is. Imagine, bro, we got 2 generations of families that don't have anything but trash football here. We could be in Cleveland. We could be in Detroit. We could be the Raiders, but
even those teams, even those teams get lucky every now and again. We don't even get that. Like Cleveland had the year they won. At least they won a game with Baker Mayfield in the playoffs.
They did.
Having Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson on your team, that's pretty exciting.
But they had a playoff game.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty exciting. Oh, don't say nothing about Matt. Don't say nothing about Matt Stafford. That's not his guy.
We can't even fall in. That's the thing is we can't even fall into anything every now and again. That's how bad we are.
What's up, Bruce? Yeah. Don't talk about it. We don't talk about Matt Stafford here.
And now Detroit has
talk about around me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Naughty got chill. Naughty be all right.
Oh no, I know. Matt Stafford's a fraud. He just told me he got carried. Look, hold on. Remember what Tony just said? Remember what Tony said about Jimmy G? He got carried.
The trees are when the wind blows.
Sorry, but if Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer, then Stafford's a Hall of Famer.
I don't think Eli's a Hall of Famer.
I don't either. Eli was,
But he does have
solid.
2 rings. He's 2-time MVP in the Super Bowl, though.
Eli don't sell the Super Bowls.
The thing is, you can follow this stuff. I mean, people are like, "Oh, look at his numbers." I mean, he played a crap ton of consecutive games, which shows his dream. He was solid, but I mean, look how many times he led the league in turnovers. Look how many times he finished 500 and they didn't make the playoffs. It was like if he wasn't making a Super Bowl run, they weren't making the playoffs. They were trash.
You know what I'm saying?
His completion percentage wasn't that great.
Even Baltimore got a ring with Joe Flacco.
But how many? The thing is, to judge how many years of his career was he a top 5 quarterback? I don't think at any point in his career he was.
Eli, no,
was better. Brady, Roethlisberger.
Barry was a top 10 quarterback.
All those guys are way better. Yeah, Breeze. You can even say Phillip Rivers was better, even though Phillip Rivers didn't make the Super Bowl.
Nah.
He was more consistent. They would make the playoffs.
Stafford good, but Stafford was telling
17 interceptions. Not you forgot about that. 17 interceptions.
Hey, Stafford be all right selling sometimes. All right, stop that. Stafford be selling too. All right, stop.
Top 10 quarterback.
But Eli was solid, man. I liked Eli, but to say that he's a Hall of Famer, I think is
everybody's a Hall of Famer. Kurt Warner. I don't think Kurt Warner's a Hall of Famer.
He had a couple.
What is Kurt Warner? What has Kurt Warner done that?
I don't think Hall of Famer either.
Matt Stafford.
He's a Hall of Great
Cooper
moment.
Cup the Triple Crown, y'all. Matt Stafford did that. He got Cooper Cup the Triple Crown. Come on.
Jared Goff could have done the same thing.
Damn cookie for that.
Nah,
You don't get no cookie for that.
So is Wes Welker or Julian Edelman Hall of Famers then? Because Tom Brady just kept feeding them the ball all the time. Were they really that good?
They were good at what they did.
They needed to bring Wes Welker in, though. They needed to bring Wes Welker. Remember, because he was in Miami for a couple of years, and they needed him.
And he also helped them get that undefeated season.
Yeah, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Doesn't mean he was great.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Cooper Cup is fantastic, but that again goes down to coaching because Sean McVay just schemes things to get him over.
Yeah. Red Johnson's got very close. Yeah, very close. I remember. Very close, man. But no cigar.
Oh yeah, he's solid. I like Cooper Cup's definitely a top 5.
Where's the horseshoes, man?
Well, y'all, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming on and joining in the conversation. And y'all be good. I'll be back sometime this week. Maybe back Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Wish me luck at the game.
Have fun with
the Cowboys standing completely surrounded by sewer rats. So
let's
the other sewer rat Cowboys.
Yeah, have fun with that. Say hi to Sonny Jurgensen after they defrost him. And like, why put an old man out there like that? That's 90-some, almost 90-some years old, and we're gonna do his number retirement in January.
Our franchise, baby. Only one of us. You know what I'm saying? Here in Washington, baby, the Commanders. I mean, this is how we roll, man. That's how we roll.
And y'all, just for the road here.
You're saying we botch more things than Dr. Miami. We botch more things than Dr. Miami, baby.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what we do.
Here we
The
go.
only thing consistent is we will do the complete opposite thing that we should be doing. That's the only consistent thing we do.
Yep.
Here we go. All right, I'll share y'all this one thing with you before we go to leave you out of here. Oh crap! Hold on.
It's just tough being a fan, man. It really is, man.
Tough being a fan. This team sucks.
And you know that's right. Let's see here. Extra.
But it's Sam Howell time, y'all. Are y'all ready to howl for Howell?
Stop it. Stop it.
Hawk,
stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Hawk, stop it.
If you were the Red Wolves, I would have did it.
Here we go. Y'all's boy.
He a goofy. He ain't my boy.
Oh, what happened there?
I need to screenshot that and make a meme out of it.
Oh, it's already been filmed.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Eliminated?
I'm not surprised.
Here we go. Look at it. Look at me and Ron. Look at me and Ron. We just like, look at it. I'm tired of you.
We dumbfounded.
We missed a couple of tackles. You can't miss tackles, not against big
Haven't
guys.
missed tackles all season, Ron. Bro.
You guys spend enough to make it.
If I use Sam Howell, quarterback next week, if you guys
Here
are
we go.
eliminated today by what happens at 4 o'clock, Sam Howell consideration.
We can be eliminated.
Yeah.
Look at his eyebrows, bro. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his whole forehead.
The body language says everything.
Everything.
It's Taylor.
I'm not-
He didn't know you could be eliminated today. Oh, sugar.
Look at his neck. He was like, "Oh snap, we lost." Look at him. I'm sorry, Coach Rivera.
There you go.
Can we be?
And be disappointed. I gotta find Paulie's reaction here in a minute.
Get his ass out of here. You eliminated.
I gotta find this shit.
That was sarcasm.
Eliminated today.
That's to sit here and say,
Coach. Here we go. This is me and Paulie. Your head coach said, somebody asked him, said, you know, how you feel now that, you possibly get eliminated today. He said, we can get eliminated today? Look at Paulie.
Yo, if he takes the black amount out of
Paulie.
I swear to God.
Hey.
He did it. He did it.
Reflection of leadership.
oh my God,
No, I'm saying, you were just saying how past 3-4 games, no sense of urgency. But you see why? This man just hit you, we could have been eliminated today.
How do you not know that? Like how?
He knew that, man. They would have put out that. They would have put out that about Dallas.
Paul, that's like you not knowing your ladies in a bad mood. You know what you're going to think if your lady in a bad mood? There must not be you in the house. There must not be you in the house.
Exactly.
There you go, boys.
Ignorance is a minimum. Brother. Paulie, why would I lie to you?
Why would I lie to him, y'all? Y'all can check the rest of that out on the video. But, yeah, that was it. That's my live reaction. Right, he did. Dude.
What you say?
Like how, like I'm really like my blood pressure, like my forehead is throbbing right now just thinking about that. The fact that you had the audacity to go on there and you literally like this is the audacity of Ron Eugene Rivera. It has been somewhat amazing over the last 3 years. This is the same sad sack of shit who got mad at the media for reporting stuff about him not taking stuff seriously, and he got mad about it and really pissed him off. That's what he said Ben Stanley athletic back in 2020, right? This is the same guy. He doesn't like Grant Paulson, so maybe he was making a joke about it. But my thing is, at the end of the day, you just got bitch slapped. You got hit in the mouth. Your teeth are still on the ground. You haven't went to the dentist yet, and you make a joke like that. Or you are that ignorant, you don't know what's going on. That's a fireable offense. And I said this. It's like Mike Leach, right? Mike Leach, if y'all ever seen Mike Leach, he went off one time on his Texas Tech Red Raiders, right? They came and they played Baylor, and they didn't play really well, right? He said, who are we? We're the mighty Red Raiders. You know what? That's why I said, boo-hoo-hoo. We're the mighty Commanders. You know, fuck you, fuck me, and fuck everybody else. You got to get better. That's exactly what it was. Excuse my French. I'm still mad.
I speak French, Corey. That ain't French.
Like, I'm still mad about this. Excuse my language. Excuse my English. Like, I'm still mad about that. It's not even the fact that they lost anymore. It's the fact that you had the nerve to go up there and you could have said, well, we should have played better. So you could like, dude, Like Charlie and PR couldn't get you ready for that question. Like, who you need to fire your chief of staff, not Natalia Durantos, because she didn't tell you. Like, how is it that nobody told Ron we could be eliminated this week? Nobody. Ronald Eugene Rivera should be indicted for what he did in December. He should be indicted.
Hey y'all, did y'all see the meme when the dude was calling the police? Was like, Ron's selling crack out my house. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Turner is selling weed out my house. Get him out of here.
Sailboat Ron, I like that, Corey Turner.
How pitiful. Ronald Eugene Rivera needs to smack himself.
No, and then he defends, like, if Wentz is his son, what is Scott Turner?
No, Scott ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I know, but what is Scott Turner though? Scott Turner must be his godson or something.
Yeah, that's
he might be a little bit more than that. I ain't gonna say nothing on him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Ron should be like the fact that man could get up in the morning, and then he had something on the
his buddy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Now y'all got me really. Hold on. This was his press conference this morning. Oh, really? I said I was gonna get out of here, and then damn, y'all got my blood pressure all raised up and everything. Tony acting like a fool over here and everything, and they got my blood pressure all rose up. We blame this all on Protect, y'all. This is his fault. This is Protect's fault. Protect acting like a damn fool over here.
I even do that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You was the last one up in here. It's your fault. Let me see. I gotta find this.
I gotta laugh it off, bro. I gotta laugh it off.
Oh yeah, it's still your fault though. It's still your fault, bro.
It's cool. I'll
Yeah, yeah. Ain't asking. I'm telling you. Here we go. Ron Rivera speaks to the media.
Oh shoot! Here we go. This goofy.
Here we go. This made me laugh too. And the stream. He looks like he's up in the DA's office right now.
Playing to win. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, you know, the truth of the matter is, you know, that's how we approached yesterday. It was all about winning.
What?
Really?
So much so for myself personally. You know, I know I made a little bit of a gaffe yesterday, not realizing that we could get knocked out of the playoffs. But to be honest with you, I never thought we would lose. I mean, I was anticipating winning. I was anticipating getting our game flexed to Sunday at 8:30, so everybody had to play. Then everybody had to watch us because, you know, Dallas might have something right on it as well. So that was the way I looked at it. That was my mentality. It wasn't about losing, about winning. So that's how we approach this game. We're going to play it to win.
Yeah, that's it. I can't listen to this man. I can't listen to him.
Put him in there.
Hey, kind of for 30 seconds, bro.
Go ahead.
Ron, and I'm gonna keep this short and brief, bro, and keep this really, really, really simple. And there's gonna be a lot of expletives. Sorry, Corey, don't get mad at me. Ronald Eugene Rivera is a fucking idiot. What in the? You play to win? Where was that yesterday? Where was the sense of urgency yesterday? That team was flat. They were flat in warm-ups. I was watching dudes in person. They were flat in warm-ups. They were flat in the game. They were flat after the game. They were dejected. They looked bored. And they were going through the motions. And they just want to play to win in a meaningless game versus the Cowboys? Get Ron the fuck out of here, man. I'm done. That's my 30 seconds. Get him out of here.
There you go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds for you. Yeah, not good, boys. Not good. But that's what we have. And this is what we got. Get ready to see every ashy elbowed, faded Michael Irvin jersey with the dirty New Balances, nappy headed, overweight sisters with their glittery silver cowboy hats and their dyed blonde hairs. And the triple chins and everything coming up there. But you know what I'm bringing?
Don't forget about that.
Yeah, I'm bringing. I would suggest if you're a Cowboys fan, also please bring your bed sheets because you know Jerry Jones will be happy to see y'all there after we saw his pictures from about a month ago. But we won't talk about that or anything.
I'm gonna bring
Door
some
gunner.
bottles, some spray raid to kill them cockroaches or keep them away from me on Sunday.
Yeah, there you go. Door gunner. I got my boy down here. Back to the schedules. Last place schedule is Hawk TV. And then y'all know where y'all can find Pro Tech at. I'm Sanchez 405. Y'all love you. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back here at least on Sunday as we get ready to eulogize. Gotta get that right. The Washington Commanders against the Dallas Cowboys. Till next time, y'all. Love, peace, and hell. We keep that same damn energy because the bastards outlasted us this time around. But as I always say, somebody please get my damn theme music. I'm out of here.